Okay, and we are live. Hey guys, this is John. This is Title Tuesday on chess.com. It is August 4th, 2020, and we have 10 rounds of 3+1 Blitz to look forward to. I hope you are all doing well. I'm playing a WIM Duong 57 in the first game of the event. Try to start off on the right foot here. Let's play D takes C4, the Slav defense. Hello to everyone watching live in the Twitch chat. I am streaming this. Hello to the future viewers on YouTube. Hope you're all doing well. Let's play E6, all mainline stuff here. Bishop B4, flying into the position. Yeah, usually Queen E2 is played. And let's play Bishop G6 so E4 does not come with tempo. E4 happens. Now, I could play this semi-risky line with taking and then taking on E4. I kind of like this variation. It is a bit of a risk, though, as I said, capturing that pawn. But, hey, you know, it's Title Tuesday. It's for fun. Let's see what happens. I'll play Queen C7 here. A6, try to go for C5. Hello to El Cabrera in the chat, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. All right. I got my Starbucks, by the way. I've recently resumed my Starbucks trips. You can pick up from inside there. Can't really stay indoors at any establishments too much right now just because of social distance rules and things like that. So trying to be safe. Yes. RIP to MJB. I still have the MJB right here. But, you know, it was a bit of a quarantine flirtation, the MJB. But it will always be immortalized in the form of the emote on the Twitch chat. Hefrogue, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that, 2 months. Okay, Rook C1. So White's just going to defend this pawn. I'm actually pretty happy to see that move because I don't think that's best. I'm going to play A6 now, as I was mentioning, and try to go for C5. I think it's just useful to control the B5 square. Okay, so they're going after my bishop. I think I can still actually play C5 if I want, though, due to a mate idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. If takes, I'm opening up the attack against H2 is the point. And thanks to One Hit Blunder. I love that username for the sub, as well as Keith Fremness. Hey, Keith, hope you're doing well. Ah, okay, D5. D5, D5. I missed that move. Maybe Queen F4? And then take on E6. Yeah, because now if I play E5, they can capture on G6. She can play that, and I'm probably in some trouble there. Maybe I castle queenside? Let's try that. That looks interesting. Allowing White to capture twice on E6, but I think my king is actually pretty safe in this instance. Maybe knight here? Knight E5 even? Knight E5 looks interesting. Some big activity. Let's try that. I like the look of this. I don't think White can still take on G6 due to tactical issues. All right, we're going to be fairly low on time here. So speed up a little bit. Buckle up. Shamgar, thanks for subbing, 4 months. Hello to you as well. Captures on F7. Okay. What about Rook D2 here? Rook D2, Bishop E6, I suppose, is the point. Complicated. Rook D2, Bishop E6. Looks tempting to play this way, but I'm not sure about it. It's a little unstable. Let's do this. And after queen takes, I'm not going to play bishop takes f7 because the queen takes e4. I'm just going to take here, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how I played that sequence. But you have to live with your consequences. Zoldar, thank you for subbing. 4 months. And Hellsec, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, so white can win c5, but I do have a capture coming. Or not a capture, a knight b3 move coming. Okay, so let's play for activity now. I think this bishop could experience some problems if I go rook here. Wait, what? Take? Okay. Now watch the knight. Always got to watch those knights in these positions. Let's push this guy, though. There is a 1 second increment here. Very important. Okay, this just rolls through. Take. Go attack that guy. Pick up some more stuff. And this is going to be winning. We can promote the pawn at will. All right. Well, I'm very surprised that white went rook takes b3. They didn't have to play that. Bishop c1 was an option there. But maybe white thought that was forced. That being said, I think I missed something better here. I mean, the position got very sharp. I was blathering away as usual. This happens especially after I haven't streamed or made videos for a while. I just start talking. Because I want to catch up with you guys. So yeah, this was complicated. I'm just curious what the engine has to say. There's 821 players in this tournament, by the way. Let's quickly check out what the engine has to say about that position. Chalk up the win here. Good start. Yeah, I should have played c5 right away, huh? No need to play a6 in that position. d5. Okay, it likes castles. Knight e5 is decent. It's just a complicated position. Gives a slight advantage to white. It actually likes what I did. But it does seem like white's a little bit better. Okay. That actually approves of all this. I'll take it. All right, let's check out a top game. Hikaru's in the mix. I saw Faruja in there. Shout out to everyone playing Title Tuesday, all the streamers especially. Volker, thanks for the host. Oh, an Innovative Panda, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Says, do my eyes deceive me? No, they do not. Cheers. Thanks for that. Very much appreciated. That's going into the Starbucks fund. I switched from cold coffee to hot coffee, guys, in quarantine. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't making iced coffee at home. I got on the normal hot coffee train. That is a big coffee. This is a venti blonde roast from Starbucks. I think it's about 450 milligrams of caffeine. Browse to web, thank you for subbing. 2 months. Thank you to Sidetracked Owl, by the way, said good luck. Thank you to Ballistocrats. Says, hey, John, so happy to finally catch one of these live. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Hello to Med Student 1. Hope med school is going well. Hello to Einstein. Terminal, greetings. Good to see you here. J Chester 87, likewise. Thanks. Hope everything's well with you. Hello, Zolthus. Braden Laughlin. Greetings, my friend. Good to see you active on Twitter. Hello to Gussie Boy. A real username in use. That's their username. A real username in use. Also subscribe with Twitch Prime. So thank you guys very much. Catching up on the subs there. Apologies if I missed one. Mogadorian, thank you for subbing. Let's play e4 in this game. Playing an IM, chess friends. The French. The French. Let's play my King's Indian attack against this. I do think the KIA is well suited to combating the French versus other options. Thanks for tuning in, Sir Strife. Enjoy your day off from work. And thank you, Ace, by the way. Hi, Ricardo Ricky. I know this is a little annoying for future YouTube viewers when I'm greeting the chat, but I do like to make this tournament interactive. It's a fun time to catch up because it happens pretty regularly. Title Tuesday. It's every Tuesday nowadays. Okay, knight d4. So it's like seeing old friends, having you guys in the chat. Yes, KIA stands for King's Indian Attack. Spazzola, thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. 16 months. Okay, let's play e5. Opening this diagonal. I suspect they're probably going to put the knight on d5. Otherwise, bishop b5 check may be an issue. I'll play knight d7. Okay. Also an option. Let's go here and guard that pawn. Kook2 Live, thank you for subbing. Thank you very much. Okay, I like this position. I think this pawn is going to be a bother. Black does have to find some way to unwind here. Let's play a4. This is a nice little structure. It's often conducive to putting a knight on c4. If I do that, maybe Black's idea is knight b6, although I can play knight c4 there, so let's go for that. Jeremo, thanks for the tier 1. Black maybe is going to put a knight here. Maybe. Well, let's go here. Reinforce. Maybe h4 coming, just to prop up the center, although Black could actually take c4 and then take e5. Oh, they got the weed whackers going outside, guys. You can probably hear that. Rook e1, perhaps? Rook e1, g5 is always an option. Nah, I don't think I should be that afraid of that, though. Let's do that. Just reinforce this guy. I want to keep this figurehead pawn on e5. Really cramps Black. Wow, and Black goes for it. Gutsy, but I can respect that. Okay. Some options here. Probably just bishop d2 in this position is called for. So if knight takes, I can take with the queen, and then I'm on Black's queen. So if Black wants to go for it, yeah, they're going to have to do this, which is risky, as their king is wide open. In a blitz game, I definitely don't mind playing this position. I think White's going to have quite a bit of compensation. 2 bishops. This is a threat. Maybe queen d8, but I can go here. If f6, I should be able to take on e6. So this is looking good. What are weed wrappers? I was saying weed whackers. So yeah, they're trimming the weeds outside in my association. All right, so Black's going to let me take on g5 and then probably try for a queen trade, huh? Let's go for this. I expect queen e7 here. I don't really want a queen trade, though. Yeah, let's keep queens on. Queen h6. Be h4, h5 type ideas. When your opponent has a weak Weak king, typically you don't want to trade. I know that's shocking to many of you that I wouldn't trade queens, but we're playing for the initiative. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And then I'm going to put the bishop on e4, I think. Maybe black's going for queen g5, unclear, but let's just centralize. Okay. Step here. Black's doing a good job of playing fast. So I need to... Okay, knight f4 is now a threat. Let's go here. I'm trying to milk a bit of an edge here. Maybe I need f4 coming up. The knight is always irritating, though. No doubt. Let's go here. Get ready to double. Oh, did I blunder? I think I blundered. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I did blunder. Yikes. Did I mention that the knight's annoying? Ooh, but did he blunder back? No. He might have blundered back. If bishop e4, there was queen h3. I can go for... Oh, okay. Ah. Yeah, this is probably losing. Can play queen d6. No good, guys. Yeah, he had rook d3 there. Yeah, this is losing. Rook d3 is killer. Okay. Yeah. Rook d3 on my part was the losing move right on move 33. Should have probably played... I don't know what here. I could always take d5, but that feels lame. I saw rook d2 was going to run into issues, but actually does it? Rook d2, knight takes c3. That was well spotted on his part. I almost had some sort of counter shot here. I thought he should take with the queen, but rook takes seems to be justified. Because bishop e4 looks like it cuts the coordination, but there's queen h3 check. We need a yikes emote, yeah. We need a man-man-man emote first. Why not just take the knight? At what point? Oh, you mean like bishop takes d5? I could, but I was trying for more. I was trying to keep my bishop and somehow profit from that. Like, build up the tension slowly here. But yeah, I think knight f4 is good. Just checking to see if I missed anything. Bishop g4. Yeah, he always has a defense. Check is annoying. Not allowing, let's say, queen h7. Trying to keep in contact, and then check here. And then white wins. Let's check that one, too. Lines. Okay. Gives advantage white here, +1. I try to keep queens on. Stable advantage. So allowing queen g5 wasn't that great. But the advantage is already shrinking at this point, so maybe I could have played more accurately here. I played some moves that look pretty natural to me, but it definitely may not be best. Okay. Jason Mattingly, thank you for subbing. 5 months. This is good luck, John. Thank you very much. Let's watch Hikaru. He won against Roman Ovechkin. MVL, maybe we can watch his game. Grishuk is also playing. MVL wins. And Andrew. Andrew is in a completely drawn position here as black. He's trying to grind out a victory. But there's many reasons why this is drawn. Yeah, there are quite a few streamers on Title Tuesday, always. How's my Dota game coming along? You probably have me confused with someone else. I don't play Dota. I don't think I've ever played Dota. Computer is making the Kessel run? Yeah, exactly. You can hear the fan booting up. How's my Civ 6 game coming along? Do I live next to a Starbucks? Yeah, I live close to a couple Starbuckses, actually. Alexander Topolov is next. Maybe this is like the brother of Veselin. I think he lives in a Starbucks. Well, that would be the dream, right? Hey, Wayne Beam, thank you for subbing. 4 months. This is Hey John, have a good tourney. Playing my 45 plus 45 soon. Yeah, good luck, Wayne. He's talking about the 45 plus 45 league on Lichess. Yes, shout out to that league. I agree, El Cabrera. That's a league I've turned a lot of my students on to. That and the Lone Wolf League. Great practice for online games at longer time controls. I highly recommend them. All right, B3. He spotted me a time edge here. Let's play my little setup I like to play against this. Ooh, F3. I don't quite remember how to play against this, but let's do this. Okay, E3. F3 is definitely an ugly looking move, but it is played sometimes. Now he's like taking the play to the center, which looks a little odd, but probably playable. Okay, we'll just develop castles. Okay. TJ Kimberlin, hey, thank you for subbing. Thank you, my man. Okay. Thinking how I'd want to deal with this tension in the center, or if I want to take on c4 and maybe play for queen b6, something kind of sharp like that. It's just castle. Keep it simple. There's no reason to do anything too drastic here. I have a good position with no risk. Could take and queen b6 again. Maybe I take here. There's actually some small tactical issues, like take and take d4 is possible. Go for that. Win a pawn. Hello, 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah, you should have the subscriber emblem next to your name. Looks like it's displaying. Thanks again for supporting the channel. Let's go here. Attack this. Look at knight e3 as well. Hey, Perchik. Thanks for the 8 months. This is welcome back, John. Thank you. Hey, Belgian novice. Greetings, greetings. 28 months from Belgium. Good to see you. Okay, if I check, that draws the pawn forward to c5. Let's step here, though. Attack this and also this. I'm expecting g4. Now I'll go here. Queen e5 could be played. Nope. Okay. Let's hop. Ready for the JB Gambit today, says Major Minus. I don't know what Gambit that is. I am gambiting my position in the tournament, but not intentionally. Okay, so this knight is a little bit of a ways from home, so let's try to support it. I'll take this way. Keep that knight outposted, I suppose. I promptly gave back that time advantage that my opponent had spotted me. But I have a good position, so I'll take it. Maybe queen g3 coming up, if I can do it. There's bishop f2, I guess. But then queen... interesting. No, it's not going to work. Not yet, at least. Let's go here first. Queen g3 is on my radar for sure. Yeah, let's do it now. Bishop f2, this almost works. Not quite. So the knight will be defending at the end. I guess I can't play knight f4. Okay, let's just go here then. I up this rook. Maybe rook takes a2 is a threat. I think it is. A lot of knights for him to contend with. Okay, I'll go here. Go here. If we get a trade, I'm hitting f3. Also, I can double my rooks, maybe. Okay. I'm going to get ready to double. Okay, take. Did I blunder rook takes c4? Man, I might have. This is tricky. I think he had rook takes c4 there. I don't know, though. Hard to say. Just defend this rook. Okay, very happy to simplify. I'm up a pawn here. Nice endgame. Pick that pawn off. Along with this one. Take all the pawns. All of the pawns. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Attacking this. Check. No stalemates? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that collapsed pretty fast for my opponent. But I don't think that was looking good for the home team. Check this out. Right here, if he had played rook takes c4, and I take back and then check, here he has knight g5. Here, take. I have to go to h7, and this is mate. Supported by the knight. And I don't think I have a good defense to that. I mean, I could throw in a rook check here, but that doesn't change anything as far as I can tell. So that would have been a mating sequence. So I believe I misplayed that somehow. Yeah, maybe around here. Maybe queen g3 wasn't great. But okay, let's take a look at a game. check out Wonderful Time. Active streamer and player on chess.com. Thank you, Oxyrus. Hey, John, what are your thoughts on the classic book, A Soviet Chess Primer? It's a good book. I got it on my bookshelf over here. Yeah, I like it. I think it has a lot of cool puzzles as well. I've shown in some camps and whatnot. So, yeah, it covers a lot of different themes. Bearded Mariachi, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Okay, this game should be drawn. Who else can we check out here? Gukesh, maybe? Young Grandmaster from India, H6. Is H6 drawing? That's a nice move. I think that's probably working. Whoa, and Belgian Novice just gifting 10 subs to the community. Belgian, my man, thank you so much. Very generous of you. Gifting those subs to Trabe, Insider Seth, Likest, Dean M01, Fluids Galore, Fallers, Fevarsky, Real Black Queen, Legit Matt, and Ram Chess. Cheers. Thank you again. Also thanks to Elkmas for subbing with Twitch Prime. I've said this on stream before, but I had the pleasure of meeting Belgian Novice in London a couple years ago. He came out to the London Chess Classic. We had a meetup for Chessable at a chess club. And he came, gave me some very nice Belgian chocolate, which I promptly devoured. So thanks again, Belgian Novice. Hope you're having a good summer. Gukesh, I think he dropped his rook somehow. I blinked and he dropped the rook. Yeah, this is a draw. This is Philidor position. Oh, that'll do it. That will do the trick. Rook b3. Brutal. He had enough time on his clock, too. I guess he maybe just almost pre-moved that. Close to it. All right, and we are off. Tournament rolling right along. You know what? Let's stick with e4. You guys like it when I play e4, right? Playing e4 against FM Tsunami. Hello, Arizat. All right, King's Indian attack. I got a good position out of it last time, although I lost that game. Let's try it again. It's like the King's Indian in reverse. The King's Indian attack. You want b4. e4 is not good enough. You want b4. Okay. That is aggressive. I don't know if I can accommodate that, but the orangutan. I've had an OTB game in this line before. I don't think this setup is all that great for black personally, but black can try to castle queenside if they want, as he's doing. Okay, how do I want to play this? Like knight e3 at some point? Probably not now. I think h5 is not a bad way to go in these types of positions. Let's first do... Let's go here first. You got to watch g5, though, and often they will try to prep that, yeah, as you're seeing here. Okay, h5. I hate to pause to think so much here, but this is kind of an important decision. I'm going to go knight g4, and on g5 take and pull the bishop back, and kind of claim that my knight is blockading. So I got e5 defended, that's important. And now I'm going to try to focus my play on the queen side. Keep the king side closed if possible. I know he's got this open lane right here, but I should be able to keep things relatively closed. Knight f6 maybe here? I'm already thinking about opening it, but maybe. Let's go a5 first, or a4 rather. Thank you, Hebe Jeeber. Hi, Obsidian. Yep, everything's great. Nice, Timothy. Says he got above 1,000 for the first time. He's been watching the 1,000 to 1,200 climbing the rating ladder videos on YouTube. Awesome to hear. Keep climbing. Good job. Okay, a5. If b5, I'm going to play a6. Plays king b8. All right, well, we're going to take... Now, we both have open rook files. Really tempted to play knight f6 at some point here, but we got to get the timing right. Didn't get the timing right. If anyone's ever seen Pumping Iron, it's a classic line from that movie. Knight f6. Let's try knight f6. I'm going to do it. I want to get my dark square bishop involved. I think this is a pretty valuable defender for black now. This pawn's under attack. And if he pushes, he's going to run smack dab into bishop f4. So that's the dilemma black faces here. Maybe knight h7? Might be a legit option. Plays e5. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Seems like I can just take. On g5, that is. Let's go for it. Arnold, yes. The one and only. Okay. Let's go queen g4. Sending the queen over to the king side, but I'm trying to coordinate. Maybe queen e4 ideas in mind. I'm not sure yet, though. He's looking for a trade. All right, I will grant you that trade, and then I'm going to play queen e4, I think. Obviously, there's a mate threat on h1 that we have to be concerned about. So, Rookie, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Okay. Let's take with the rook. Looks a little more secure. Keep this knight here, because it's kind of annoying. It's attacking f7 and guarding the e6 square as well. I don't think a check greatly concerns me down here, so I'm just going to bail to f3. Famous last words, but what is his follow-up here? I don't see it. He can't go rook h3. This pawn on g3 is very useful in guarding these squares. So let's just try to attack. Attack his king. Looking for this. Is that king bailing to the center? That's daring. But he has to. He kind of has to now. Where's my mating net? Okay, check maybe. Check and just take f7. That looks simplest. If king e8, rook e7 is a nice mate. Oh, hey. I had a game entitled Tuesday last time where I said something like, well, my opponent can't take on e4 because I play queen takes f7 and he's going to get mated. And that kind of happened this time. S-Kiss, thank you for subbing. 24 months. Yeah, supported by the pawn. It's nearly an epaulette mate. The king being blocked, very unusually, by the way, by two knights. Laterally on both sides. I think that is actually Epaulet Mate. That would qualify. Reminder to check out the Checkmate Patterns Manual, available exclusively on Chessable. I did the videos for that course. Crafty Raff, if Crafty's in the chat, is the one who authored the course. Cool. Oh, Karyakin's in the mix too. That gives us some time to watch a game. Let's watch Firouzja. Ali Reza Firouzja. Whoops. And I immediately closed the game. All right. I'm on 3 out of 4, guys. Thank you, TJ Kimberlin. Product placement. Yes, indeed. I try not to do too much product placement, you know. Reminder, I am not sponsored by Starbucks, although I'm waiting. Alib says, yes, knights wear epaulets, so sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost always with the rooks that take away the king squares, so really unusual to see the knight doing it. Hey, Spazola, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Spazola gifting those subs to Pawn James, Tasteless Calculator, Domarm, Lil Man 88, and Patrick S1. Thanks again. You guys are very generous. The MJB's here, just as a reminder. And it has its own emote. Suad Bentovich, thank you for subscribing. 2 months. This is great content, John. I always come here for Title Tuesday. Awesome to hear. Yeah, I try to put Title Tuesday on my schedule. Firouzja won this game, by the way. Sam Sevian Konovets wins. So I try to block it off on my schedule. It's a bit of a crapshoot at times whether I can make it, but it is fun to play all the time. A Baikovsky. I've played this guy before. He is about to beat Igor Kovalenko if he can avoid a stalemate. And there's a mate right there, Rook A2. Nicely done. You'll never get that MJB sponsorship if you mention Starbucks. Yeah, I know. I might be sabotaging my chances. But hey, you know, I'm available. There's a lot of coffee companies out there. Okay, just looking at the standings right now. A lot of players on 4 out of 4. We probably have a break coming up, maybe after this round. There's typically 2 breaks in this tournament. And I think all the games are done, so we must be on a 5-minute break. It's always strange how it doesn't actually say if there's a break or not. But I think we are on a break now. But if any of you guys know for sure, let me know, please. Hey, John, working on any new video courses for the future? Yeah, I have a couple things in the pipeline for Chessable. I haven't started recording anything, but yeah, I'm working on a I will be working on, I should say, kind of a middle game planning course that will be really interesting, involving some multiple choice positions. I am also planning on making the videos for the classic book Endgame Strategy by Shereshevsky. And long term, this will take a little while, but I do want to make an updated Scandinavian course. That will be my big project, I'd say, in the next 6 months or more. Could take a while, but I have some ideas for that. There is a break right now. Okay, thank you to Penguin. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Load up on your beverages. Get ready. On a good score right now, 3 out of 4. Let's see if we can pump it up. Niall, thank you for subbing 20 months. Says, hey, John, good to see you streaming. Eagerly awaiting the C4 Knight F3 course from Christoph. Yes, I think he's nearing the end of completing that course. You're currently unhappy with the English mainline. The way he structures his repertoires is brilliant. Yeah, he's awesome. Christoph is top class. So I think you'll like his recommendations. He's very smart about what he recommends. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right. 769 players remaining in the event. Hello, Charlotte Chess Center, by the way. Charlotte Chess Center says 3 knight f3 versus the Scandinavian is quite annoying. I may have to look for that course. Yeah, 3 knight f3. In my Scandinavian course on Chessable, the existing one from a few years ago, I call that underrated. That's the title of the chapter for knight f3. It's definitely a bit irritating. Did you hear about Nakamura and Roseman calling Scandi a garbage opening? Yeah, I saw their tier list. Hey, thank you, Avian Rook, for donating $2. Says, John, you are by far my favorite chess teacher. Keep doing your thing. Thank you, Avian Rook. Nice, Sam Chess. And Pass Pawn 9999 just subscribed. They did call the Scandi legendary for beginners. Oh, that's nice. That's nice that they did that. The main strengths of the Scandi are that it's pretty consistent. You tend to get the same pawn structure, pawns on c6 and e6, if you play it the way that I advocate. And it's a great practical weapon, especially for players who are unprepared from the white side. So you can get reliable setups. You don't have to memorize a huge amount of theory to get them. And you can almost always be assured that you know more than your opponent in those lines. Okay, playing GM Clunessa. All right, well, speaking of, here we go, guys. Let's do it. Let's play Queen D8. I mentioned before, but in my revamped Scandi course, I hope to be able to recommend Queen A5 and Queen D6 as well, along with Queen D8. I want to make it a triple threat repertoire. That's what I would love to do. We'll see if I'm able to do that. Okay, Queen F3. This is an interesting approach. My eye is drawn towards this move. I don't think I've ever seen Queen F3 red in this position. So I wonder what he's going to do against this. This is actually a little bit tricky for him. Queen E3. Okay. A little queen trade option, huh? I can play Bishop C5. Don't know if Bishop C5 is really threatening much, though. Well, okay. Let's just try it. Let's do it. We get a trade. All right, so the queens came off the board rather fast there. Where to put the bishop? Let's go all the way back to A7. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we do have 2 Team Scandi emotes here on Twitch. I'm going to put the knight on C6. Typically, you know, you want to keep the c-pawn flexible or possibly put the c-pawn in front of the knight, but I think it's okay to do it this way. It's castle now. Rook D8. We get a trade. Castle's queenside. Interesting. Let's go knight D4. Maybe bishop D7 coming. B5 is an idea, although I don't think I'm going to get such a big attack out of it because white could capture twice and their king always has D2. Knight E4, looking for simplification. So take. I can't take C4 because I get back rank mated. Suppose C3 is an idea here for them. This is not working as well. All right, let's just pull this guy back, I think. just look to complete development. The usual. Wow, forceful play. D5. All right, E5. D6. So if I take here, he's going to take C7, and that's going to be bad for me. Maybe B5? So that the rook can defend here. Ah, did I just blunder a pawn, though? I might have. I just blundered a pawn, straight up. Takes C7, then takes B5 twice. He did it this way. Does that allow me this, at least? Hold up. I can't think too long here. Just got to make a move. I'm already way behind on the clock. Okay. Take check. Even material rook ending. But I have some potentially weak pawns. So caution required here. Passive rook. Well, I know. I see that sweating clock in the chat. I know, guys. Believe me. Oh, he's just going to march up. It's a pretty convincing plan, I gotta say. I don't know what to do against that. All right, check. As rook b5. Goes for c5. Okay, that's a little surprising. Try for some king activity, I guess. Could probably just take on b3 and play on king d4, king b4, let's say. I suspect that's what he'll do. Oh, king c4. All right. Maybe this is his plan. He's going to leave the b pawn where it's at. King b6 can be played. So can king b7. Yeah, this is too much. I'll try, though. King's too close. Okay, time to resign. Okay, let me just see that moment where white played d6. This got sharp. I couldn't work my way through all this. So first of all, if I take on a4, that's going to run into this. And that's pretty clearly bad. So what else could be done? I played b5, but I think that's a mistake too. Yeah, because b5, Ah, okay, so he didn't take here, I suppose, because I'm actually attacking the bishop. I missed that. I thought here and white would just win a pawn ultimately, but I'm actually hitting the bishop, so that is an important wrinkle. Chess.com does not make it easy to go back these games. You can't even, like, scroll up here so easily. Okay, so... do I have anything here? Or if I take with the pawn even... I don't think so, because if I take with the pawn, then he takes on c7. And if I take with the rook, bishop takes b5 is possible. Notice he's hitting my rook. I briefly looked at this line, but I didn't think this worked for me either, just because of the rook always hanging here. So, okay. Yeah, I suspect theoretically this is all right for me. But I got outplayed, no doubt. And I used too much time. Yeah, queen f3 is met by queen d4. Or queen d6 even. Yeah. Engine says black's fine here. Gives an edge for black actually already. But hey, this is Blitz. That doesn't mean much. So, yep. Neutralized the idea, but just didn't play well enough in the endgame. Spent too much time. b6 here. And white's already getting an advantage after this. Big advantage, actually. Bigger than I thought. Yeah. I underestimated white's position. Okay. Tough player. Who is Klunesa? Daniil Nchevsky. Okay. Let's check out a game or two. The round is almost done. 2Rock Black, thanks for the 200 bits. This is Cheers Big JB. It's comeback time. Thank you. King and Rook versus King and Rook. Last I checked, this was a draw. Yeah, there are 2 Title Tuesdays today. That's right. Do you guys know when the other one is? Are they almost back to back, or is there a couple hours break in between? And I believe they're doing 2 Title Tuesdays today because of the Chess MD. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Because last week there were some server problems, so I think they canceled it midway. All right, let's stick with the E4 train against Mateus MDR 2005 from Brazil. Starts at 3:30 Central. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to make that one, but I'm sure a lot of players will play it. All right. Open Sicilian, maybe? John, how many chess books you read till the time you became an IM? I like to meet this move with knight db5. You know, I think I probably read maybe 30 complete chess books in my lifetime. I'm talking like cover to cover. But I browsed or read parts of probably a couple hundred. Maybe 30's undershooting what I've read, but I think that's like a reasonable estimate for like purely reading straight through. Okay, this is a pretty old line. I remember a bit about this. You grab the 2 bishops, and then I think you want to play f4 after this to stop knight e5. So white has the bishop pair and a somewhat better pawn structure, but this line's totally legit for black. I think it's a little bit of a depressing line to play because black is at the mercy of the bishop pair sometimes. But it's playable. Okay, I'm just going to get coordinated. I'm going to play bishop d2. This pawn is poisoned. I play rook b1 and trap the queen if black takes it. e4, John Bartholomew. That's an uncommon treat, says Far Eastern. Yeah, e4, that was the move I played exclusively up until I was about 2200 or so. Maybe even a little bit higher than that, 2300. Then I switched to knight f3 on move 1 after some inspiration from Vladimir Kramnik. I read the series openings for white according to Kramnik by Hoffman. And that kind of inspired me to take up knight f3. Okay, here I'm looking at f5, but it's probably not quite right. Let's play king h1 first. Maybe prep it. Euroswitz, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. So yeah, Big Vlad, he inspired me, along with Hoffman's series of books, to play knight f3, and I played that pretty successfully. I still play that. And then I crossed into d4 territory, and I kind of found myself as a d4 knight f3 player, preferring those structures from the white side. But I still do like to punt e4 every once in a while. The knight comes into e3. That seems like a weak piece, but I guess his point is he's going to try to win the b-pawn. Yeah, he's going after that b-pawn. Well, let's take it. Man, that's a pretty annoying knight. I think you got to capture it. B3 maybe? Let's do that. Now, I want to hit him with f5 at some point. So let's bring this over here. I would expect knight f5. Does play that. So that blocks the f5 idea. I could just take and try to win that e3 pawn gradually, but this admittedly did get me in trouble in the other game. I feel like there's better ways to play this. Let's go here. The other game being that round 2 game where I didn't take the knight when I had the bishop. But I want to try to win this pawn without having to give up the bishop for the knight. I feel like that's going to give black too much counterplay. It's probably going to be pretty equal. Whatever happened to Hoffman? He's still writing as far as I know. I don't know that he's written anything recently. He plays every once in a while. I want to say he runs a chess school as well, but I'm not sure. Okay, I actually have a time edge for once. I don't even think this move's that good, to be honest. But, okay, it caused him to back off with his knight. Now I am seriously considering this f5 move. Or maybe rook f3? Let's play rook f3. I have an idea. e2, I'm going to go queen h4. I'm going to play that quick because he's under time pressure. This is the idea. I know this pawn is hanging, but I don't want to take it yet. I want to see how he deals with this rook h3 idea. Looks very annoying for him. If knight f5, I take. Ooh. Wait, what's the idea here? Queen h5? I can still do this. He's hitting my rook on e1, but he's playing a dangerous game. f5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, man, man. b4 now? I want to free up my queen so I can do something like check and then here. Time pressure. He should play queen d5. He needs to centralize. He takes a3. Well, I can win his queen now for one thing. I can also play check and then bishop takes f5, something like that. That might even be better. Let's do that. Nice to play this when he's in time pressure too. Check. He is eyeing up the rook. Let's bear in mind. But I have c3. Let's go there. Oh, I actually had this the whole time. check. 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 And take, I think. No, back ranks. Trade the queens. Just literally taking all his material. He wasn't taking any of mine. Yeah, I probably had force mate somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, did I miss queen check? I missed that after this. That I can actually just play queen d7. Okay, that is mate. And if king f8, rook h8. I only looked at this because his knight wasn't hanging. But yeah, I had queen d7. Phil B, thank you for subbing. All right, so we're on 4 out of 6. And not a perfect end, but, you know, some time pressure. I think black went astray right around here. Knight d6. I don't think that was the right call. Probably should leave that knight on f5. So I'm threatening bishop takes f5 maybe here, but not much else. So I thought black could even play a move like queen c5 or something. Would be all right. You even hung your queen? Well, I did sacrifice the queen. I was up so much material, I'm like, let's just let him take it, and so I can avoid any sort of stalemate. But he wasn't taking anything. Yeah, I missed multiple mates, I'm sure. What was the first game I memorized? The Opera House game. Morphy versus the Duke and the Count. This was a draw. Wrong color bishop for black. Okay. Hikaru and Konovets. Both on perfect scores. Suad says, I can breathe again. Yeah. Sorry to give you guys a little heart attack there. I felt like I had that one reasonably in control the whole time. But it's Blitz. Yeah, crazy stuff happens in Title Tuesday. Romanov, 37. Thank you for the 100 bits. Here we go. There's a break after this round. We're playing Kobe Magic. Let's play e4. Sticking with e4 for my white games. Ooh. Alekhine's defense. El Jochen. Let's play knight c3. Ah, all right. A little Scandi-ish idea. Little transposition. If knight takes c3, I think queen f3 is an interesting move. But he does not allow that. Bishop f5. Is that right? I might be able to play queen f3 here. Queen f3 or bishop takes f7 even? I don't know. Let's play queen f3. That just looks a little suspicious on all these points. Yeah, and now I have bishop takes f7 followed by g4 if I want. Let's do it. If check here, just knight develop. So I'm going to win the piece back, and hopefully black's king is weak enough to have justified this line. Maybe knight c6 is all right here. Knight c6 actually could be played. Might just lead to some simplifications. Not sure. Alpaca, I probably won't play both Title Tuesdays, no. Just due to time constraints. Okay, he plays g6. That one I don't mind. Going to develop. Leave this bishop for now. This is a case where you don't need to take that pin piece right away. So I can perhaps benefit from keeping the tension for a moment. Now, I'd like to play d4 here. I feel like that would be a nice move to play. But knight b4 is a bit of a bother. It's also d3 maybe. d3, knight b4. Knight d4 perhaps? Let's play this. Yeah. Oh no, he's knight e5. Sloppy. Very sloppy. Forgot that that was a threat. I think I even mentioned it in the other line. Not good. All right, well, now I got to make it messy and pray that I have compensation or counterplay. I was just extolling the virtues of delaying the capture on f5, and this is what happens. Don't listen to my advice, guys. At least it's kind of messy still. I mean, his king is going to be an issue. I'll allow this move, I suppose. Queen e3 or something. Just play fast and try to get at that king. Too much prudence. Not enough prudence. I should have taken. Handles, thank you for subbing, tier 1. He's trying for this. Okay, well, at least I can stick the knight on g5. And maybe prop it up with h4. All right, this is a big game in the tournament, guys. I'm down but not out. Interesting attacking possibilities. Rook over here. You get the rooks here and here. Pressure. This knight's a little bit out of the game. Ooh, e5. Risky, risky. Tempted to play rook e1 right here and give him the option of taking. Don't even know if that's sound. But it looks a little scary for him. No, it's probably not good. All right, let's just do this. So still trying to get this over here. Now he's probably best advised to play something like this. Yeah, look for trades. But I got this knight that can hop around still. Let's go check, see where he goes with that king. Thank you, Air Helps. This is greetings from Portugal. A7 is hanging, but if I take it, he goes rook b8. Okay. Okay, prop up this knight. Try to get f3 or doubling the rooks going, maybe. f3 if he plays his bishop. Somewhere annoying. That knight's coming to f4. Ah, and he's defending. Annoying. He's defending c6. Rook g5, perhaps? Well, he has knight e2 for one thing. Queen d5, rook takes g6. Oh, hurry. Anyone's game here. Okay. I won like a billion pawns there. I don't know. Just push. See what happens. Oh, yeah, it's check. Oh, he didn't take it, though. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was clearly a mistake on his part. Now he can't stop my pawn. Amazing. He didn't take my a-pawn. He could have played this here. I guess he missed, maybe, that after this he can play check. There we go. Scandy swindle. That was kind of a Scandy. We will take those, yes. You win ugly in chess. You do that sometimes. Perchik, thanks for the 200 bits. This is a nice game. Any chance of a viewer simul in the future? That would be a lot of fun. I need to get back to doing some viewer interactions. I've been streaming so sporadically. It's usually just been Title Tuesday recently. But I want to get back to playing viewers in some capacity. Whew. I know that feeling. I know that feeling that Kobe Magic had where you know you had this big advantage and it just starts falling apart or getting really messy. It's a sickening feeling. Richter's neighbor, thanks for the 100 bits. Impressive how you hung in there, creating threats and picking up pawns. Thank you. Yeah, that was not the way I wanted it to go down. Again, got greedy, guys. You know, when you do this, you got to be careful that I'm delaying the capture on f5. You got to be careful that you're not allowing some counterattack, and I did with knight e5. I think there's a break after this. There's one game in the tournament, or in the round left. Hey, Big Steve. Greetings, my friend. He just gifted 5 subs to the community. Thank you, Big Steve. Gifting those subs to Turok Black, Mito Fanta, Mr. Winklander, Burnt Broccolini, and Store Puppy. All right. Thank you very much. Another supporter of the channel, ardent supporter, Big Steve. Hope you're doing well. Is this game still going? Okay. So we are on break right now. I think the last break of the event. Let's check in on the standings. Onashuk V and First Second are on 7 out of 7. Hikaru on 6.5. MVL, Grishuk as well. Mikitarian, okay. A lot of players on 6 out of 7. Not doing too bad here. 5 points, guys. That was my sloppiest game just because I did drop that piece. But overall, not too bad. Do I have a perfect score with e4 so far? No, I lost in the second round. Okay. But otherwise, e4 is not going too bad. Whoa, and Turok Black gifting a sub. Turok Black just got a sub from Big Steve. And he gifts a sub to Daniels32. Paying it forward. Thank you, Turok Black. And enjoy that sub, Daniels. Did the king change from white to black in the background? You mean that king? No. That's always been a black king. All right, gonna get some more water. Be right back. A few rounds left, guys. Let's gear up. Okay. By the way, I recently got a package. I'm trying to do this so I don't show my address. But a package from a viewer. And I'm going to do a little unboxing at the end of this, I think. I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but... yeah, someone who watches the channel and reached out to me, asked for my address. I don't have, like, publicly available address or anything. But we're going to unbox it at the end of this tournament. Oh, I forgot my water. Be right back. John comes back with a second package and no water. That would be great. All right. The package is Starbucks coffee. You should set up a P.O. box. Yeah, I know a lot of streamers, YouTubers have that sort of thing. That would be kind of cool. Gok, thanks for the 10 bits. Hello to you as well. Hi, Abhishek. Hey, John, have you ever tried malt instead of coffee? No, I don't know what that is. Have I ever got 8 in this tournament? No. I think we had this exact same discussion last time, and I already forgot. I think 7.5 or 7. Someone in the chat will probably know better than me, has a better memory for this, but 7.5 or 7 is the highest I've got in a 10-round Title Tuesday. The package has a smaller package inside. Hey, yes, Phoenix. I won't be playing both, but gonna finish up this one. Doing all right here. Okay, and I get a good pairing, actually. Well, at least in terms of titles. This guy's higher rated than me. Twitch LM Blitz 05. Let's play a Sicilian this time. Let's play a Kant. Play C3. All right. Yield Sicilian. Yep, I do have a coffee grinder. I do, Laughing Corral. Let's take. I'm going to go back all the way. If bishop f4, I can play knight d5. So probably, yeah, I was going to say that knight taking makes sense. How to play this? Bishop d7, maybe? Let's do that. Maybe I'm allowing bishop f4. Never go against the Sicilian. But at least I'm playing the Sicilian. I'm not going against the Sicilian. Let's take here. Handles. You read my Twitter, I see. Nice reference. Okay, let's go queen c7. Protect this pawn. Queen b3 might be a small issue here just due to the attack on b7. I guess he's going for knight f5. But I think I'm okay with that because castles, knight f5, bishop c5 should be fine. So let's just castle. We we have a lot of fans of The Princess Bride in the chat. Great movie. I'm a little behind on the clock. Typical stuff. Rook e8, just reinforce. Okay. Playing solid. A6, useful move. Maybe bishop a4 in the future. Solid, but potentially a bit passive of a position. But for the moment, I appear to have everything covered. Just go back. So where's my counterplay coming from? You can try to push the A and the B pawns here. A little minority attack. Again, I mentioned this bishop a4 move. I think when white can play b3, it doesn't do a whole lot. But it's playable. I think first I'm going to play... Bishop f8, there's bishop back to g5, so he's biding his time. Really not sure what to do here. I'm going to do this because I get some open diagonals to work with. So if c4, for instance, there's bishop b4. So that could be something at least. Bishop e5. Let's go here now. I need to speed up. He senses my hesitation. Bishop e4, knight g5, I guess. Yeah, I can play that. Okay. F5 would be potentially a nice move. F5, knight f6. Or also e5. E5 could be a threat. Actually, right now, e5 is a threat. Knight moves bishop g4. So maybe bishop h3 or something from white. I also have queen c5 if I need it. Although I'd prefer not to trade the queens, actually, because the structure is worse. Huh. I think I can do this. I'm going to take a risk. Take bishop g4. Where's that queen going? All these squares are taken away. White might have to play knight f5. Let's take here first. Still trapped. And then I go bishop g4 after this. The queen has to retreat. Wow, that really worked in my favor. That queen got overextended. Pretty crazy. Ooh, all right. A little scrambling there. I'm glad I trusted my instincts right here. e5, the position's opening up. But if something works concretely in chess and you see no reason not to go for it, you got to pull the trigger. So yeah, white just got caught here because of bishop g4. It's a double attack is the thing. Kind of unusual, like even after this, that I have the time to play this. And all these squares are taken away. There we go. Okay. 6 out of 8. Looking good, guys. Those positions are tricky, though. I did have a slightly passive setup, I gotta say. Resembles like a Rubinstein French or something. I was trying to create some avenues for counterplay, and fortunately it eventually worked out, although I had to accept some kingside structure damage. Let's see what we got. We got Hikaru versus MVL. I know this is not the top matchup, but this is a good one here. Who's better in this position? Looks like Hikaru's pressing. I mean, this G-pawn's dangerous. Maybe Drage, though? The bishop's going to come back to h7. It is opposite colored bishops. Yeah, this is a draw, isn't it? MVL can draw this in his sleep, I'm pretty sure. Bishop f5. Hold the e6 point. Not much you can do here. Hikaru offers a draw. Game drawn. Okay, so that's probably a little disappointing for both players. There's not a lot of margin for error in this event. They'll be half a point back, but Onashuk, V, and first second. Who is first second? I know Onashuk V is Vladimir Onashuk. Nikita Meshkovs. Okay, heard the name. Don't really know much about him. Apparently I played him before. Is that right? Huh, I beat him once. Mkhitaryan. Yeah, this guy's a Title Tuesday regular. Always does well in this event, it seems. Ooh, Samsevian versus Grishuk. Grishuk down a pawn here. Very little time on the clock for both players. Sevian's trying to win this. Okay, this will be a little tricky for black to hold, I think. Their king is cut off. I mean, in theory, I think this should be a draw. Since even if black has to give up the bishop for the pawn, rook and knight versus rook is a draw. Thank you guys for the support in the chat. And those of you watching in the future on YouTube, thank you so much. I always appreciate it. You guys are awesome. How did I spot the queen getting trapped with so less time? It's honestly one of those things you just kind of sense, Anki. I mean, I had a little bit of time, round starting, to work out the exact calculation, but you know, with the pawns on b6 and a6, for instance, when you have two pawns side by side like that, they control a number of squares. So I had 3 squares controlled on the queen side just as a result of that. Let's play another Sicilian against Bernadeschi. Okay, he plays this. Oh. I'm going to play b6. This is an offbeat line I try every once in a while. Going for a fianchetto. And I knew that I had f5, e5, and d5 under control as well, in addition to c5, b5, a5. Okay, queen e2. The thing about this line is you want to delay the capture on d4 a bit. So I think I'm going to play this first. And now let's play bishop e7. A light square bishop trade's often pretty good in this line too, as I recall. Okay. Oh, am I running into c4? That might be an issue. These moves all happen so fast, I just played them. But I think c4 is going to be an issue here, folks. He's thinking about it. This bishop on b7 is kind of just hanging. Oh, whew. He didn't play it for whatever reason. Okay. Now what? Now that I've been granted a second life. Bishop a6 maybe? Nah, let's go here. Let's just guard that bishop. Let's not take any chances. Yeah, I'm delaying the captures and it's potentially getting me in trouble. You're absolutely right about that. Okay, I'm going to challenge the center. Try to take down the middle of the board. I know there's a lot of tension here and here, but let's attack. Key game, guys. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks to all of you for watching. And it's not over. I think queen g3 makes sense here for white, just to keep some tension, keep the pawn on e5 guarded. And then I will have to look for counterplay, counterspiel. He takes. Okay. Let's take back. My dark squares are going to be a little tender, but I have a great deal of activity. Knight g5. Ooh. Knight to g5. Knight to Gary 5. Let's pull this back. Knight on f8, there is no mate. Maybe queen h4 here? He's eyeing up h7, to be clear. Or queen f4. I think I said queen h4. Let's go for this. He can play queen h3. Then I'm thinking trade. Yeah, let's go here. I don't mind defending. I think I'm a good defender in chess. Knight e5 maybe? Okay. Knight g4, queen here. Tense. Okay, let's take this one first. He takes back, and then I think queen g7. I think. And if he doesn't trade, f6 is a threat, forking the two knights. So he agrees to the swap. All right. We're in my wheelhouse now, the queen trade situations. Try to pressure this guy. This pawn is a concern, I think, for him. Can I take? I think so. Bishop c6. All right. Let's bring this in here. Get some pieces in the game. Looking good, guys. Looking very good. H5 on the way. King over. Yeah, that's awkward for him no matter what, actually. Go take this. Oh, don't know why I allowed that to be captured. Playing a little sloppy here. Time pressure. Allowing the knight to jump up. Also sloppy. G5. Okay. Kind of letting this get away from me, guys. I mean, it's still probably very tricky for him to defend. All right, stay calm, John. Can still do some damage here. Okay. I think I'm winning now. Ah. I think. Oh. Ah. I don't know. I allowed a draw. Oh, man. That was disappointing. That was disappointing. Ah. 120 moves. I messed up. Ah, that was disappointing. What can I say? All right, well, last round, no break. I thought I had him there at the end. Yeah, okay, this guy's playing Scandi, nice. He did come all the way back. Credit to my opponent for that defense. Thanks, Wild Goose Chess, for the sub. 27 months. Because he was under a significant amount of pressure. So credit to him. Well, I could see adrenaline pumping there. Yeah, I saw that I was getting lower on time progressively, despite the 1 second increment, despite everything being in the same area of the board. So that did affect my play a little bit, but I just didn't find the winning plan. I mean, I blew so many chances that game. But let's focus again. We got one more game left. I have a good position here. This is a very good position, actually. So let's make the most of this. Is he going to grab that pawn on d4? That would be bold. Maybe I can check. See what he does against this. I think I'm going to offer this d4 pawn. And then castle queenside. Play for the attack. Okay, let's play a3. Goes back. Now I was thinking h4. Goes g4. Ah, his idea is to take on c3 at the end. All right, but his king seems like it's going to be kind of weak if he does that. Let me think. Yeah, I'll risk that. King d2. We're going for it in the last game, guys. I'm playing on the dark squares here. That's the plan. His king is, yeah, fairly weak here. He can try to go bishop d7 and castle queenside, but he's still weak on the dark squares. Okay. Thinking about queen d4, queen g7, of course, as well. Let's go queen g7. Queen f8, queen e5, something like that. I'm finna to win it. Wow. Bishop g6 check. That's like so dangerous looking for him. King d8. If my king were not on d2, would be winning. All right, let's play this check right away. Goes there. Okay. c4 might be a threat. I think it is. So he puts a stop to that. Might want to walk my king over this way if I get the chance. Now he goes back there. Yeah, I'm going to march the king over just to get out of the way so I can freely attack on the other side. Go for c4. This move's begging to be played soon. It's probably the way to get at his king. Let's go here. If he takes here, I feel like this should be crushing. He's trying to get queen c4 in. Now he's going to try to blitz me. Queen d6 is an idea, as is just queen takes c6. Let's try to dance free here. This is looking good. I think this should be winning. Yeah, he resigned. He can't stop taking here. If queen takes c3, I take like that. Nice. All right. Hey, that ended pretty well. And Rage8, you're just in time with thumbs up. Thank you for subbing, Rage8. There we go. I took down the Scandi in the last game, too. I think this is this Mateus Bartel? Looks like a username for Mateus Bartel. Yep, Matty Bar. This guy's very strong. All right. Hey, I think that's my highest scoring title Tuesday ever. So thank you so much, Innovative Panda, for the 1,000 bits. You got that 10K bit batch. Thank you, Innovative Panda. You've been a big supporter, as have all of you guys. Oof. Huh. That was a little hard to recover, like, right after that game, and I knew everyone was watching, too, in that last one. So, you know, unfortunate not to win that, but that happens sometimes. You got to pick yourself back up. Big Steve, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, gifting another 5 to Sven Schumann, Matador, Philip Harlow, Kasi, and Abacus Finch. Thank you very much. Pro Teat, hello to you, gifting a sub to Tier 4M. Cheers. Here, let me pull up a game so we can watch. These two guys are going at it 9 out of 10, I assume. Oh, no, but they probably drew. Svidler's in the mix, too, in this. Wow, a lot of people. Trying to figure out who might be a good game to watch. A lot of people are done. Okay. We'll just put up a random game. I think all of the consequential games are decided. Niall, thanks for the 300 bits. Can you check the capture on c6 after the bishop take, please? Yep, I can do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's 7 or 7.5. I always forget. So I at minimum tied my highest score ever. But I will have to check on that. So this does go to a knockout now. I won't be streaming that, but congratulations to everyone who made it into the top 8 for the knockout portion. Soaking Wet Sai, thanks for the 100 bits. Says, well played, JB. Awesome as always to watch you do your thing. Yeah, it looks like Hikaru missed out. Got 8 out of 10. Title Tuesday is no holds barred. You drop a half point here and there. And Big Steve gifting another 3 subs to the channel to make that an even 100 to the channel for Big Steve in his gifting lifetime here on the John Bartholomew Twitch channel. Thank you, Big Steve. Tuner, Turnip Swagger, and Brian Makes all getting subs. Thanks to Big Steve. Yeah, he said he saw he was 3 away from 100. Had to go for it. Yeah, nice round number, right? Thanks again. Oh, should we open the gift package, guys? Yeah. So again, this was sent to me by someone I've been in contact with. I'm sorry, I'm going to do this off screen. I just don't want to accidentally put my address in there or anything. But let's see what we got. Are there any other games left, by the way? 1 game. This person might even watch this video. I suspect they probably will. All right. Okay, got a nice little note here. So the note says, "Hi John, hope that you enjoy this. Take it as a small token of my gratitude for your content and as a token of my esteem for you. Use it in good health. Tighten the top screw for finer grain pepper, loosen for coarse. All my best to you. Then they sign their name. So thank you to that person. I will be sending them a message. And hey, check this out, guys. Look at that. It is a Queen handcrafted, hand-turned wood pepper grinder. Look at this. This is really well done. This is very impressive. This is amazingly smooth. And yes, this person showed me some examples of their woodworking. Really, really nice. Seeing it in person. Yeah, you got the little top for coarse or fine. And again, you can see where the pepper comes out. You know what just crossed my mind there? Have you guys ever seen the Pepper Boy skit from Saturday Night Live with Adam Sandler? Some more pepper? Say when. I can do that now, but with a chess version. Sir Zaki, thanks for the 100 bits. This is great to catch you streaming again. Congrats to your best Title Tuesday score ever. Thank you. Nice. That's super cool. Oh, I can take it apart too, of course. I can show you the middle. Oh. It almost seems like there's stuff inside here. I'm not sure, though. I'll do that later. But yeah, anyways, thanks to the very generous gift. This might have to go in the background, huh? Like, what if I... might get a little out of frame here, but there we go. Okay, it's not perfectly straight, but you guys get the picture. Adding to the collection. Yeah, I'm going to try not to break it. I'll investigate it later. All right, so thanks again, everyone. Really appreciate all the support today. Tons of subs, bits. Thanks so much, you guys. Apologies if I missed anyone's subscription or donation. I think I got pretty much everyone. Thanks again to the big gift subbers. Big Steve, of course. Also Spazzola, Belgian Novice, gifting 5 and 10 subs, respectively. You guys are awesome. And thanks to everyone for watching. Adam Sandler had a hard time not laughing and broke character. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was watching some old Chris Farley clips for SNL. Of course, his Matt Foley, motivational speaker in a van down by the river. I mean, golden age of SNL right there. Yeah, thanks again, guys. I'm going to send a raid off to chess.com. If you want to watch the knockout, check that out. They're doing coverage there. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you guys again soon. I'll try to do a viewer stream in the near future because I think we're due for that. All right, take care, guys. Enjoy your day. See you later.